Guns are bloody freezing. I ain't got fuck all to the arse because I just ran out of the arse this morning, so I managed to use the last bit. I just had the whole day of my upper arm being tattooed, and everyone was saying it's fine, it's not painful at all. They were fucking lying, I'm telling you. To be honest, it was just a bit spicy in like a few of the areas, like where she was going over, you know, like for extra detail and stuff. But I thought I was gonna have to tap out, seriously. So, but yeah, this is what I've resorted to doing the car with. Oh shit, I ain't got the engine on. Could have had the engine on, couldn't I? But anyway, home now. My hands are bloody freezing. I've got multiple layers on. I've got 2 pairs of joggers on today. We'll see how we get on with that. I'm gonna wait for my car to warm up a little bit. Oh my god! Honestly, it's freezing. It is absolutely freezing. Like, you can't see, but it is really cold. Can you hear me over this? I don't know. Oh, well anyway, I'm gonna let the car warm up. I've locked my door. I'm freezing and I look a mess. I've been holding in farts all day, okay? Sitting in one chair. Whenever I travel, I get the biggest bloat anyway. So I thought I'm actually gonna fart, like any movement, do you know what I mean? But I was like gripping onto everything for dear life. Like, well, there was nothing to grip. It was like my hands and my phone. I was like, you know, with some of the pricklier bits, but yeah, I feel good. I got this is what I've always wanted, you know, and I will show you when I'm home. But I'm gonna wait for my car to warm up and then, oh, I'm going home, so. Got my breath back, okay, let me tell you, I've been sat here for about 3 minutes trying to fucking sort my breath out, yeah, a bit of breath work, because I've just ran up the stairs because I wanted to show you my Amazon order. I just wanted to show you my Amazon order that arrived, because who is she? I'm going to start blinging stuff up, okay? And this started with going to TK Maxx with the kids to spend their Christmas money, right? And I literally seen this tumbler, are they called tumblers? Like drinks thing with a straw, and it was blinged up, like just full on, bam, you know? Sparkling, shining, you need your shades, and I loved it, honestly. I was like, I want to get that. Well, I totally forgot, totally forgot to get that, get your words out. Totally forgot to get it, and then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to look for one online. Couldn't find one online, but started seeing things that had been blinged up, like Vaseline pots and stuff, and I thought, you know what? I really want to try that. That looks really fun. So I placed an order because like all the rhinestones were so cheap. They were like £2.99 off Amazon. That is my plan today. I'm going to just have a bit of a chill day. I'm back at work tomorrow for 4, so I'm just having a bit of a chill day. You know, I'm going to do a bit of blinging. Mason's out with his friends later. Tyler's chatting with his friends, and everything's just, you know, chill. So that is what I'm going to say. I'm going to get your words out. Bit of reading. Where's here? I'm going to read this book, A Court of Thorns and Roses. So yeah, this is by Sarah J. Maas. And anyway, my hairdresser, Beth, lent me this. I'm back into reading, you see. And this is a bit of a fantasy book, but supposedly it's really, really good. So this is my plan today, to do a bit of reading. I've been watching a few little videos on it as well, like a couple of shorts, and you know, people are saying it's quite good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to do a bit of rhinestone in with me coffee, you know. I'm going to put my face on now, and look at this. I found this photo. Me and Steve were looking through like his childhood photos, and somewhere along the line in our relationship, my photos must have got mixed up with his, and I haven't seen this for quite a few years. Well, this is me. I can't think how old I am here because I left home quite young, so maybe around, I don't know, 11, maybe even younger. I don't know. Who is she with the shades? So yeah, that is me gut hanging out. It's always hanging out, nothing changes. So, but yeah, I've got my incense on, first time this year. Well, I only got it at Christmas, but you know, I mean, I am choking on it a little bit, I won't lie to you, but you know, it's nice. I love a bit of incense, and I thought I'd do it up here so I don't choke the rest of the house out. You know, just, yeah, relax with it and do my makeup. So yeah, yesterday was, oh, do you know what? I loved it. To be honest, I loved having the day out, yeah. Apart from whenever I go out, so I only went to Lincoln, but you know, whenever I go out, for any kind of travelling, okay, so I got the train and then the bus back and stuff, but I'd driven to like the train station and, you know, got the bus back to the train station and stuff. But whenever I have a day of travelling, my stomach, I don't know, it's like it knows, decides to bloat, okay, and I have the worst bloat, honestly, like it's awful. And while I was getting tattooed, and I was tattooed from 11 till 8. 11 till 8. Okay, so I've been saying, okay, people have been telling me the top of the arm don't hurt, right? They're lying little shits, okay, because, whew, let me tell you, this was spicy, okay, okay, I've been saying, yeah, I've got quite an high pain threshold, you know, get me a tattoo, I'll sit through tattoos all day long. No, Faye, you won't. Be real with yourself, girl, you won't, okay? I did, but I didn't want to. Well, I did, because that's why I got the tattoo. But I mean, like, I'm going around saying tattoos are fine. Oh, they usually are. But I think, like, I've never had a tattoo of this size, this like detail, and going over bits as well to make sure like detailing was correct. It's not finished. It is not finished at all. Okay, so it's got second skin on it at the minute, so it might look a bit odd. It's by no means finished. It is a vampire with blood. I have wanted this or a design like this for, you know, quite some time. It is beautiful, she is beautiful, and I've always wanted, as I've been going on for years, to start a sleeve tattoo. You know, it's something I've always just been like, yeah, I want a sleeve, and never like done anything. Well, I decided that this year, you know, this is what I wanted to do, so I've started my sleeve, and it's just got a couple of bits to finish. It's not finished. Session itself was supposed to be till 6, but she stayed till 8. I mean, my bus was at 8:20, and I was literally running through, well, I wasn't, fast-paced walking through the Lincoln City Centre to try and get to the bus station. So, yeah, I went to 11 Tattoo Studio, and it's sort of like in between CX and Nero. If you know Lincoln, if you know Lincoln at all, I know a few people are from Lincoln, but that's where I went. And yeah, everybody said getting a tattoo like on your top arm. Steve's got a big piece on the top of his arm. Yeah, he got it done years ago. He didn't particularly like it now, and you know, he didn't think it was like a very good job. So he wants it sort of like reworking in the future, but he's not asked about tattoos at all at the minute. But he said, yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Beth, who does my hair, said absolutely fine. You're all lying, all right? You are all liars, because I was sat on like a really, you know, just like a standard seat with your arm on like the thing. Obviously that's not comfortable. I felt like one move and I was gonna fart my bloat. The bloat was unreal, okay? So obviously we had breaks, like, you know, I needed to like walk around, stretch my legs and stuff. My one foot was like, oh my God, so numb, and I had to like get up and, you know, walk about for a bit, you know, throughout the day. It was a very long day, and, you know, go and eat my sandwich and stuff, because, yeah, honestly, I thought I was gonna have to tap out. And I'm usually really, really good with tattoos. I mean, I've never had one like this. This is like my first major tattoo, and I've got loads of tattoos, but this is like, you know, for how intense it was, like, and how long it was. But like, I thought I was gonna have to tap out. I'm not even joking. I thought, I cannot do this. I can't tap out. I can't. Do you know what I mean? And obviously you want to get like your money's worth. So the longer it went on with like more detail and stuff, like, I was, you know, happy to sit there. Obviously my bus was like 8:20, but she said, you know, yeah, she didn't mind staying. So yeah, we had that like bit of time to play with and stuff. She was amazing. It was a really nice place, really nice vibe. And yeah, and like everyone that goes in there is like heavily tattooed, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, like in admiration of everyone's tattoos, you know. And just seeing people, someone was having like a real big back piece, like a massive, I think it was a tiger, everybody says your hand hurts. I don't know if your hand and fingers hurt, but everyone says it does. And someone was having their hand done and I could see him biting his knuckles whenever he was like that, and I thought, oh, I bet that's spicy. In this piece is something that I've wanted for so long, and I've wanted a vampire, and I couldn't think, because I originally wanted like Salma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn when she's a vampire with a snake, and then I was like, not sure I want that, and then I just was thinking of, you know, trying to look at, you know, different vampires from movies, and then this is actually like a custom design, so she actually drew this one. She sent me it, I was like, oh my god, like she's gorgeous, you know, and yeah, it's just, I'm in love, honestly I'm in love, but it was very like, and do you know what, even my kids think it's cool. My kids are like, that's so cool, and I was like, oh my god, my kids have said it's cool. Mum's cool, and you know, they were, Mason in particular thinks it's proper sick, honestly. He's like, oh my god, that's sick. So yeah, I was really happy with that. Like I said, there's just a few bits on it that need doing, so I'm probably going to book in for half a day. So excited, honestly, to go, you know. And I was nervous because I feel like when you go into a place, like when you don't know them for the first time, and it's a long period of time to spend with someone that you don't know, so you know, obviously, like, I mean, I was there pretty much all day, so you know, there are quiet spells, you know what I mean? And I was like, I was gripping onto my phone, you know, I was like, literally this is how I sat, like, not for the whole day, but do you know when like you go back over a bit, I find it wild how they can, I mean the stencil didn't even print out properly, and she was saying like it hadn't transferred very well for some reason today. She could still work with it, and she did, because it's amazing, but I find it wild how somebody that tattoos just puts the stencil on and then knows where to go from there. Like that's wild to me, honestly. Like I feel like that's proper skill, that's really talented, do you know what I mean? So do you know what I mean? I keep saying that. I've said it forever, and it's really hard to not say, do you know what I mean? Because that is something I've said my whole life. But when you're editing your video back and you're like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I could just punch the screen. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you stupid tart. You know, that is how I feel. But yeah, so apologies if it's very annoying for you, but I do say it all the time. Well, anyway, when I walked through the door last night, well, to be honest, as soon as I left their studio, I farted my way to the bus station, because it was one of them. I was bloated. It happens all the time, every single time I go out. But it was a long day. I set me alarm for 5:30 in the morning because we trained with 8:20, but I wanted to make sure I got up because I'd done a night shift and I couldn't sleep very well that night, and then I was panicking I weren't going to get up because I hadn't slept well, and then when I do finally fall asleep, you know, I was still awake at 3, and that's having done a night shift with no sleep that day, you know. And then my alarm was set for 5:30 and I was just like, I don't know I'm going to do this, but you know, plough through, and here we are. Yeah, it's very, very tender to touch at, because my ear, my top lobe, everywhere else is healed, yeah, but the top one is just playing up, and it swells, and then it goes a bit gunky, and I clean it and I sanitize it, and you know, salt water it. It's still the longest to heal, just the top one now. Everywhere else is fine. So I can't lay on that side because honestly it is quite pincher when you lay on that side. It's a bit like you know. And then this side I couldn't lay on that, so I literally just had to lay there like that. I was like, I'm still awake. Like, I really struggle to sleep lately. I go through stages of being able to sleep and then not being able to sleep, you know, and I'm going through a stage at the minute of not being able to sleep. So yeah, that's great for me because I'm back at work for 4 tomorrow, and yeah, amazing stuff. So anyway, yeah, my extensions are out, so I'm due a refit, you see, and yeah, it needs colouring. And anyway, I got these right because I'm gonna bling up whatever I can get my hands on. Okay, I did think this glue was gonna be a lot bigger than it was, so again, they must have zoomed in. I know it'll say the like millilitres or size or whatever, but you know, that means nothing to me, honestly. I look at that and go, yeah, you know, that'll do. Well, anyway, this is Gem Tack, and it bonds rhinestones, crystals, sequins, and more to fabrics. Oh, I feel like I've got something in my teeth. If I have, don't mind that. I've just brushed my teeth, so I've probably got a white around my mouth. Well, anyway, this is yeah, non-toxic and washable. And then this is a wax pen, wax pencil. I don't know what that is. What is a wax pencil? Is that like to pick things up? I don't know. But anyway, this was a £5, so yeah, I got that. And then these were supposed to be flat backed and they're not. Unless they are. Pink, 3,000 pieces, pink gems. It does say flat back on the description, but they don't look flat back unless they are, because they're sort of like, I was going to do my makeup. I don't know if I can be bothered to do my makeup, you know. Sort of like just want to crack on, like sit rhinestone and stuff. But yeah, this these are like clear light pink, so yeah, they're really cool. And then this is like a mixed sized pack, so in here you get 2,880. They're all so cheap, these like rhinestones, you know. I mean, obviously you're going to need a lot blinging stuff up depending on the size of something. I've seen people bling up like Carmex, lip balm, Vaseline. I'm going to go and get a tub of Vaseline, it's like £1, and like bling that up. But these are like different sizes, so you got like the small ones up here and then like the bigger sizes. But then, so I'm going to do silver and blue on a Vaseline tub. These are like a bluey tone, so can you see they're all like flipped, so like the silver bit's shown, but they're all like a greeny blue, which I think is really nice. And then this is, I mean, I'm gonna have to have a YouTube tutorial up, but this is I'm not opened this yet. 6-piece rhinestone like tools, so if I can get in. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get in. Ah. And also yesterday they were playing like some really cool music that I hadn't heard before. Like, all the artists were choosing playlists from their phone, and there was just some really cool songs that I hadn't heard. And I'm like sorry about this, by the way. What an animal. I was trying to like write it down and Shazam stuff, but I don't think I got the right stuff. So, and I'm not like I'm not really into like metal music. Do you know when you just hear stuff and you're like, I actually really like that? And then there was like drum and bass playlists going on, and I was like, I just love it. I mean, I've always loved like drum and bass. I'm getting this, and it is honestly, breathe. Haha, we're in. So it's like a little pencil case tin, little metal tin, and in here there's like tweezery type things, like tools. And then, oh, no idea what they do. I think they just like pick up the, I don't know how they pick them up, but yeah, not bad, you know. Just try a new hobby, you know, because I think I'm going to really like it, because I'm really excited to do it and I just haven't had a chance to do it. So today, like I said, I'm back at work tomorrow, so you know, I have got quite a bit to do. I need to like pop around the house, tidy up, you know, and just, yeah, I've got quite a few things to do. I need to tidy out the front of my car, because the front of my car is a little bit chaotic, you know, so I need to, oh, the TV usually goes on here, and the TV, I've just took it off, because if I put the TV on here, it's going to block the window light. But it's on. I think Steve's had the PlayStation 3 on at some point, but I've just switched the plug on to charge my phone, because the kids are hotspotting to download a game, you see. Because our internet's terrible, honestly, it's terrible. So they have to use my phone, you see, to like, if they want to download a game, or if their game's lagging, like on the house internet, then they'll connect to mine, and it works so much better. So I've got like unlimited data with O2, so yeah, literally have terrible internet. Oh yeah, I got these from Primark. I've just bought them up. I had an hour yesterday to, you know, go around Lincoln because the times and that, so it left me an hour. Well, I went in Primark, didn't I? So I got a 75p lip liner, because I want to I watched this video. Oh, do you know what? I watched this video, yeah, on like things you can do at home to like help your skin, and you know, slugging, okay, looks really good. You know, I occasionally put like Sudocreme over my face though, and I find that helps every so often. You know, like if I've got a few spots, like Sudocreme, I love that on my face. So I'll go to bed with it on. But yeah, slugging. So yeah, I was like walking around looking for a few bits, because also dark lip liner and just lip oil looks really nice with blush. It's like a bit of a, like you put on like a little bit more blush, but not so you look like fucking Aunt Sally, not like that, but you know, like just enough to go, oh, it's blush. And I don't know what I'm on about, honestly. I'm chatting absolute out my arse. Basically I typed in, you know, glow up tips 2025. Yes, I did. Okay, well anyway, lip gloss, and usually lip gloss is like, I can taste the chemicals down the back of my throat, and I'm not really a fan, but I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. And this is lip oil, so vitamin lip oil, that was £2.50. And then I got this dark lip liner, which was 75p from £1. And then I got this shirt, which was a £5 from £10. They only had a size large or medium or small. I mean, I know that. No, like the one of each. Like they didn't have an XL. I really would have liked an XL, but they had more like small and medium than they did like, well, large was, this was the last one. So I got this shirt to wear with like these types of tops that I like, you know, just, I mean, this was 50p from Primark. It's just a where's the back of that? Oh, there. It's just a, you know, little basic top where you can wear with a shirt open. And me and Steve have got a photo from when we got together, and I'm wearing a shirt like this, and the photo's really bad quality and it's awful, but he used to say, I really love that shirt, like that shirt's really nice on you. Like I can remember him saying it all the time. So I got one because it's literally the exact, I'll get your words out, the exact same. So, you know, like with an open, you know, just open really, with some jeans. And I wore my new Vans yesterday that I got for Christmas. So I think they didn't hurt because they were pre-loved from Vinted. They're the, like, I call them blood drop ones. They're like paint splatter. So they're like checkerboard slip-ons, but with, you know, red. I call them blood drop, but they are just red paint. And I wore them yesterday. My toes were frozen, but they were really comfortable. And I don't know if that's because they were pre-loved, you know, but they were super comfy around Lincoln. So, I mean, to be fair, I didn't do too much walking. But yeah, I feel, you know, I feel like I really just, I just love it. I'm in love with my tattoo. And she says to have this on for 5 days. And I just, yeah, it was really nice. And like I said, apart from the mad bloat and the pain, it was, do you know what, it's on top of my shoulder here, was very spicy, and the back, round the back near my armpit, was very intense. Very intense. I think like more on the fattier bits, you know, and I got a lot of fat going on, so, you know, I got bingo wings for days. I was thinking, with a gym, when I get hench, is she gonna look stretched out? I don't know. But I love her. And yeah, I'm just, can't believe it's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And, you know, it's just, I've always wanted like a vampire, like, I love vampires, like, that was my impression of a vampire. Oh, fucking hell, go and read your book, girl. Anyway, yeah, I was going to do my makeup. I'm just going to rhinestone is what I'm going to do, and read my book. So yeah, have a great weekend, won't you? That's another thing, like my videos, I literally haven't had time to, like, I've got content to do, but I haven't had time to do anything, you know, because obviously with finishing work and then like just trying to, like, you know, sometimes it feels like there's not enough hours in the day, you know, with, you know, chilling and chatting with the kids and doing bits with them, and then like the housework and then work, and sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day to make sure like you're doing everything that you want to be doing. And I've had a terrible start, you know, filming videos content wise and stuff for the start of the year, you know, and I wanted to do like a little bit more on Instagram and stuff. If you'd like to follow me on there, it's Fayejay202. It would really be appreciated. I'd love to grow my Instagram this year.
don't really post much on it though, but you know, if you fancy it, I know a lot of people ain't got Instagram and I totally get that, you know, but yeah, it would be appreciated. I'm gonna go and do a bit of gluing sparkly things to things, so ish, I don't know. But yeah, have a great weekend, whatever you're up to. Don't let any dickheads get you down ever, alright, because you're fucking unreal, okay? I hope you know it. I love you, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.